Test, preclinical. The majority of you got it right. The question was, what is the position of the shoulder? So it was abducted and externally rotated, okay? The next question was, what was the position of the forearm? So the forearm here, it's supinated, okay? If it was pronated, it would be this way, okay? So supinated, all right? So the answer was elbow was flexed and then forearm supinated. All right. So the next question, I noticed that a lot of you had trouble with the questions with the planes of motion, all right, and axis of rotation. So make sure you remember, sagittal plane is flexion and extension. Frontal plane is abduction and abduction, okay? Transverse plane is rotation. So when the question says, what is the line of pull that is anterior to the medial lateral axis? So the medial lateral axis is running on the sagittal plane. Sagittal plane, it can only be coming this way. So I'm not even looking at the answers and I'm thinking shoulder flexion, hip flexion, anything that's coming, wrist flexion, anything that's coming anterior into the sagittal plane. So the answer is shoulder flexion. All right. Which motion, similar question, which motion is performed in the frontal plane with the sagittal axis of rotation? So now it's asking what motion is happening here. It just said anterior, posterior, or sagittal axis because it's just trying to throw words at you. But it's literally asking what motion is happening in the frontal plane. So I already know it's abduction, adduction. I'm looking for that shoulder or hips or maybe wrist, radial deviation, maybe feet. All right, I haven't looked at the answers. I go at the answer and I look at it and it has hip abduction. Boom, that's the answer.